Hello everybody and welcome to the Messy Junk Room where we create whatever. Today my crafting buddy Effie and I are ready to jump in today's day 12 Defemember prompt. Defemember is your ephemera inspiration in December put on by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Hensel. Today's prompt is very interesting. It's Kintsugi Houses. Wonder what we'll come up with today. We also have an envelope to open from our advent calendar, and Effie here might have a tip of the day. This little box holds a stencil a day. It is the advent calendar put out by Art by Marlene. And today is day 12. Oh, look at that little stencil. Well, Effie, Kintsugi houses. I know what a house is. But what's Kintsugi? Could you help us with that, Effie? Effie, what do you have there? You want me to read it? Okay. Kintsugi, golden joinery. It is the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by mending the areas of breakage with urshi lacquer, dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. The method is similar to the Meikai technique. Don't know if I said that right. Okay, well that helps us to understand Kintsugi better. Oh, there's another page? Oh, okay. Oh, so coming from a faith perspective, what does the Bible say about Kintsugi? No matter how broken you may be, God is eager to do his Kintsugi work in you. Let him bring you to a wholeness by turning to him in repentance and faith. His power is made perfect in weakness, 2 Corinthians 12 and 19. And the beauty of his work in you will make a difference in the lives of those around you. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us, Effie. Are you ready to start making some Kintsugi art? And we have to make a house. Effie, what do we have on our messy desk here in the junk room? I see we have some marbles, some paint, some different papers. Oh, I talked about this yesterday in the video. If you recall, I shared these beautiful pieces of paper, art, marble, painting, and I used an old Stampin' Up container and I cut the paper down to size and I used marbles, and hopefully the paint is contained in here, Effie, so you don't get any more on you. Let's look at the different paper. I have some tissue paper, packaging paper in a couple of different colors. I have this meat packaging, more packaging. I have I cut up a bag, paper bag, and I cut it down to size. I don't know if this is going to work for the Kintsugi piece, but I'm going to try it because I'm curious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this to every piece of paper. Oh, we'll just take that off now. So I'm going to scrunch up the papers, do it a couple of different ways. And then I'm going to put it inside here with my marbles. Got a lot of marbles, Effie. Are you sure we need that many? Okay. So the marbles are inside, the paper's inside, and this junk journal is turning out to be blue. Blue on every page. So we're just going to go with it. And I'm going to use some different paints of different shades of blue. Oops. And we're just going to shake it around. That's what I'm going to do with all of them. Now, it does get a little bit noisy. I think I might tape these little pieces down. Or do both sides, I'm not sure. I'm going to do it with all of them to get a selection. Maybe I will wait to crumple them up after the paint is dry because it's gone flat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up so there's no sound. Put on some music in the background, craft away with me, but I'm going to speed it up with no sound. Don't want any copyright infractions. And I will dry them, and then we'll come back and we'll try the Kintsugi part of this little project. And then we have to think about turning it into a house. So enjoy the speed up version of marble painting. Most of these are dry enough to go to the next stage. But I think Effie has a tip for us about how to do marble painting. When you're marble painting, less paint is best. This one was with the gold. I think I like the blue and silver together. Not so much the gold, but it works. So I got lots to work with, plus the other stuff. I love this one with the shimmer. I tried to duplicate it, but I couldn't. And then these two. And I don't even know if this is going to work. Barbara did hers on the jelly plate, and I love jelly printing, but I don't have enough space to get it all out because I'm a mess here in the junk room. I wanted to try this way first, and if it doesn't work out, I'll go back to the drawing board, but I'll have lots of fodder. I don't think I'm going to use this, the deli paper. Definitely that. That one, and maybe that one. I don't know how many I need, but we'll start with this. What I thought I would use for my house is, this is half of an envelope, and I thought it would make a great house. So I'm gonna start. So the idea is, nope, because I'm not doing it that way. So I'm gonna wrinkle these up. And do I have one big enough to cover the whole thing? I should have thought of that first. So the idea is, where you have these ridges, and it's hard to tell, you go over those with your gold, silver, or platinum, and you highlight those wrinkles, because we're doing it on paper, not pottery. And I can help by making them more distinct. How do I do that? I gotta piece this together. I think I'm going to, yep, we're gonna try this. But I need my gel medium. Just using my gel medium. Take a paintbrush, which happened to be on the floor. And I'm going to cover the house first. And I'm talking this out loud. Oh, Effie. I'm talking this out loud because I really don't know what I'm doing and if it's going to work. So I'm going to put some glue down. And then I want to kind of squish it together a little bit. Oops, oops, oops. I'm going to piece this house together. Where'd all the ones go that I liked? Oh, they were under you, weren't they? I don't know if it's going to make a difference if I'm using white and brown. I gotta remember to make the pieces bigger. Now Barbara did something similar to this, and then Louisa did it a little bit differently. You've got to go check out their videos. Okay, I think it's going to be easier with, yep, that's not even going to work. So decision is made. It has to be the packaging type of paper. Did I make enough? I think I got enough here. So we'll just make it work. Whoops, that dried really fast. And we'll piece it together. I'm trying to create those wrinkles, ridges. And then I'll go with this one next. Yep. Whoa, that was a chunk of something. So you want to be careful that you don't rip it, but you still want those nice wrinkles. We'll flip this over and continue on with putting our pieces down. I think I have to help this a little bit. That matte medium dries quickly. Should put something in there so it doesn't stick. Oh, I guess I should be chatting. I'm concentrating so much on this because I haven't done it before that I'm forgetting to talk. I wanted to get more of this sparkle in. It's much easier if you crinkle it first to help with the love the sparkle. And then I'm not gonna do our kintsugi there. I'm just going to put in a piece of our marble painting, maybe one from the other day. I like that one. Got a new pair of scissors today. Just cutting the border off around it. So we can take this piece off. Now we need to trim. The side of this envelope where it was cut in half is still open, so that's very convenient to trim. This is this is very blue. And then for the roof, maybe I'll just don't need the whole thing, maybe half. Oh, I like that with the edging there. Might as well just continue using my gel medium since it's right here. Out. There's the back of it and the front of it and the back of it. Now before I set it to dry, I'm going to just go in where it's lifting a little bit. Because I don't want it, you know, coming up. Especially around the edges and corners. I'm just going to let this dry for a few minutes, and while it's drying, I'm going to go hunt for a door. These textured papers, blue and brown, are a beautiful combination. And then there's the silver. But before we do that, we have to do the Kintsugi part of all of this. And I don't know. See, I have some different paste wax, and maybe I'll do this color. So I'm just going to get a little bit on my finger, and then where those ridges are, I'm going to put it there. And we want them to stand out because they're beautiful. And it's okay to have imperfections. Because there's beauty in that. I'm going to continue on doing this, the front and the back. And I'll be back. This is what it looks like. But right now it doesn't look like a house. So I'm going to take, I think I'm going to go with the brown to make a door. Or do I need a smaller door? like that. And then I thought this brad could be the door knob. Push that down. And this stays up, and I'm wondering, Barbara used a button to hold it down. I don't think that's going to work for me. I like the texture in this. I've been looking at this too. No, I like this. Okay, glue this on with my art glitter glue. They got buried again. There we go. There's our door. And if we put some we've got some jean scraps somewhere. If we put ooh, kind of like that, but this is a little bit heavier. Will my new scissors work? Yep. We have some fabric pieces to help lay that down. That might work. I need a narrower piece. Put a little bit of that, maybe behind that. Not so much now with that piece. Some jean on top of it. Just kind of make it like a little cluster. It's got ridges in it, so it's not going to lay flat. Maybe a piece of this underneath. maybe add, whoops, some cheesecloth. Maybe that under there, that here. That one can go that way. Do I have a darker piece of jean? Oh, we have that piece. Where'd my button go? And that might work. Maybe some black thread under it for some contrast. Maybe like right here. I think that take this off. We got some pieces in there. We'll get some thread. This has been a much quieter video than normal. Lots on my mind, I guess. Tie a knot down here. And then we'll need to make a journal card to go inside. Make sure I got everything where I wanted. There we go. Now we just gotta find the other one. Oh, we don't want to split it. No, we don't. Down in there. I think I'll go one more time because it's still pretty loosey-goosey. And then we'll just make a knot. Whoops. Get out of there. And snip. What is snip? Try that again. Snip. And snip. And hopefully with that will help it lay down better. I think you're not attached. That's going to add some bulk. Yep, that looks like it's going to hold it down. And I found this number 5. Could it be house number 5? And then I saw these. I thought maybe, but then I'm like, no, because there's more brown now. Oh, wait, we have to glue the side of this down. Just go in. Glue that down. Can put some clamps there till the glue takes. So that's a pocket, and you know what? I might as well use the 5. It's here on my desk. Get it off my desk. So there's no meaning with that 5, just it was on my desk. And I'll use one of these marble paintings for the journal card. What do you think, Effie? I think it turned out okay. We'll figure out how to put it in the junk journal. You got fabric. You have fabric scraps everywhere. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.